Greetings, Liberty students, and welcome to week 2 of BIBL 364 Acts. I trust by now you're excited about the course. If you weren't at the outset, having read through the book of Acts, you should have done last week. Hopefully you're poised now for a truly exciting study. Last week, of course, you completed your SRV, your student roster verification. You completed your class introduction. You completed, I hope, your contact information. And then you did thematic panel number 1. For those who turned thematic panel number 1 in on time, you received an email from me with an example sample of that same template, that same thematic panel, of what an optimum completion of that would have looked like. So you've got that to help you as you move forward through the class. For those of you that maybe turned in your work late, you'll be getting that as well, and it will be posted as soon as everyone has turned in their thematic panel number 1. It'll also be posted in the course shell along with all the other information about the thematic panels. By the way, it's not too early for you to be thinking about your research paper topic. Again, there's a suggested list on Blackboard for research topics with approved resources listed for those topics. You can find those in the course shell at course content, then course guides and assignment instructions, and then the research paper section. And like with all the assignments, you want to download these. I've also will be posting an announcement this week and may email that to you as well with those items attached. So watch for that. If you don't see it in your email, do check this announcement page. 3 parts to the research paper. The first is your information preparation due at the end of week 3. Your research paper outline due at the week of week 5, and the research paper itself due at the end of the course at the end of week 8. Remember, week 8 does end on a Friday. So there's a good amount of time to really pull that together. And be sure to follow all the instructions. Too often students fail to do that. So take time to read over the instructions for that as they come to you and as you find them in the course shell. For this week, you're going to be reading in your textbook, if you've got the hard copy, pages 77 to 147. If you're using the electronic copy, it starts at "The Spirit Empowers the Church for Witness," and you'll be reading up to 4, the prayer of the community for Acts 4:23 through 31. You're going to be reading in the book of Acts, Acts 3:1 through 6:7. And then you're going to be watching the presentation, The Ascension of the Spirit and the Opposition. And you've got a discussion board in week 2 as well. Remember, again, follow the instructions, and there'll be an item posted later this week, again, on the announcement page, and it may be emailed to you with the items for the discussion board as far as instructions and the grading rubric. Always look these over and keep these in mind as you're completing your discussion board questions. And, of course, you've got quiz number 1 at the end of week 2. So be sure to give due attention to these items. Well, that's it for this week's announcement. I trust you're having a good study and you're enjoying the book of Acts.